Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Lailina. My student ID number is 194010022. I will explain about short workplace message and digital media in workplace communication. First, communicating in the digital age with email and memo. Among email going strong at 50, common complaints about email, knowing when email is appropriate, composing professional emails, keeping your inbox in checks, replying efficiently without editing, and writing inter-office memos. The communicating in the digital age with email and memo. First, email going strong at 50. Email has replaced paper memos for many messages inside organization and some letters to external audience. Most business people, 85%, now first open their email on mobile devices. Because you can expect to use email extensively to communicate at work, it's smart to learn how to do it effectively. You may have to adjust the messaging practices you currently follow for texting, chatting, and posting on Instagram, Snapchat, or Facebook, but turning out professional emails is an easily attainable goal. B. Common complaints about email. Although email is recognized as the mainstay of business communication, it's not always done well. Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon is eager to hire graduates with liberal arts backgrounds because writing skills in general are increasingly harder to find. His element is email overload and the scary permanence of digital message. C. Knowing when emails is appropriate. Short informal message mostly travel by text, instant message, or chat. In comparison, email is appropriate for longer, more involved, and well-organized message that may provide or request information and respond to inquiries. D. Composing professional emails. Professional emails are quite different from message you may send to the friends. Professional emails are well considered message that involve all three stages of the writing process. E. Keeping your inbox in check. Instead of letting your inbox consume your time and crimp your productivity, you can control it by observing a few time management strategies. The most important strategy is checking your email at set times. F. Replying efficiently without editing. When answering an email, a useful skill to develop is tone editing. It takes a little practice to develop this skill, particularly formatting the email, but the edited reply produces confusion, saves writing and reading time, and makes you look professional. And the last is G. Writing inter-office memos. Memos are necessary for important internal messages that are too long for email, require a permanent record, demand formality, or inform employees who may not work email, such as those in manufacturing or construction. And 2. Messaging and texting at work. Instant messaging has become a powerful communicating tool in the office and on the go. And among the benefits of instant messaging and SMS, IM allows people to share information immediately and make decisions quickly. Its impact on business communication has been dramatic. Slack's group chat capability enable coworkers on far-flung project teams to communicate instantly or review the chat history afterward. B. Messaging and messaging ups and risks. Fearing charge of impropriety such as insider trading or interest rate manipulation following the labor scandal. Firms ranging from JP Morgan Chase, Barclays, and Citigroup to Deutsche Bank have restricted to completely banned messaging and chat apps. C. Best practices for instant messaging and SMS. The first is comply with company policies, social media use, code of conduct, and ethics guidelines, as well as harassment and discrimination policies. Don't disclose sensitive financials, company, customer, employee, or executive data, and don't say anything that could damage your reputation or that of your recognition. Avoid harassment and discriminatory content against classes protected by law: race, color, religion, sex, sexual orientation, national origin, age, and disability. Don't forward or link to inappropriate photos, videos, and art. And the next is text messaging etiquette. Texting is quick and unobtrusive, and for simple written message, it is often the best alternative to a phone call or email. Given the popularity of SMS, etiquette expert our valuable advice. And next, enterprise messaging slang. As we have seen, texting and instant messaging are convenient alternatives to routine phone sales and have all but replaced email for short internal communication. All the major players in tech, Facebook, Google, Apple, IBM, and Microsoft provide instant messaging softwares, mostly rolled out as mobile-friendly apps. And then Slack etiquette. Stay away from slang and acronyms with swear words in them. Avoid talking about job hunting, illness, finance, or hating coworkers, and shun arguments. And the next is making podcasts work for business. Professional podcasts can be elaborate productions and require quality hardware, which may explain why their use is lagging that of other corporate digital media channels. A. The growing popularity of podcasts. Podcasts are digital audio programs resembling radio shows. They tend to be series of episodes that generally feature a host, sometimes two, often in an interview format. B. Main players in podcasting. Podcasts can be categorized by genre or subject, and by procedure, producers, and their purpose. Business is our focus. However, a clear majority of podcasts is devoted to entertainment. C. Can podcasts make money and to the last? The biggest name in podcasting who command sizable audience will attract advertisers, usually those that are related brand and cover the listenership demographic of the show. 4. Telling stories with blogs and news sites. A blog is a website or social media platform with generally well-crafted articles or some commentaries on topics such as new products or service, media coverage, industry news, human resource, and philanthropy. A. How companies tell stories. Like social media platform, corporate blogs may be used to create virtual communities. And B. Mastering blogging 7 tips. Craft a catchy but concise title as the opening paragraph. Provide details in the body. Consider visuals, including a call to action, edit and pervert, and respond to posts respectfully. And the last is navigating social networking for business. Popular social networking sites as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are used by business for similar reasons and in much the same way as podcasts and blogs. Social media enable business to connect with customers and employees, share company news, promote goods, and share service and exchange ideas. Among them, tapping into social media, enterprise social networking, social media and risk management, and dark side of technology and social media. The tapping into social media is business interest in social media is not purposing if we consider that online is a place of marketing. The first is most popular social media, and second where business goes social. B. Enterprise social networking. Social network can help companies in case 1. Nimble damage control and responding to grievance. 2. Connecting dispersed workers. And 3. Crowdsourcing and employees to achieve buy-in. C. Social media and risk management. Public-facing social networks hold great promise to business while also presenting potential risk. And the last is the dark side of technology and social media. Internet access almost for all means that in cyberspace user can bypass the gatekeepers filtering content in traditional print and usual media. This open online marketplace of ideas was once lauded as a democratic and empowering place. However, user anonymity and replaced accountability, and public discourse has turned to disrespect, hate speech, and worse, even extreme displays and reach thousands or even millions of viewers. The danger is clear. Fact check often fail by the wayside but becomes more important than truth, and a few keystrokes and threaten reputation. The first is privacy fear. 2. Disinformation and election disruption. 3. Deepfakes, engineered videos. 4. Indecency, trolling, and cyberbullying. And the last is data security. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.